Hey guys, welcome to a new video. This is like a part 2 or a new version of the video of the car accident that I was. So about 2 weeks ago on June 21st, I was a front seat passenger in a massive car accident. Unfortunately, the driver of the vehicle, a man in about 50, 55 age, passed away in the car accident. I'm gonna get into more details. So I am okay. I was in the hospital for about a week, and I have two fractures in my spine, a compression fracture, and then on the same bone, they got compressed fracture on the top of it. I got a little chip fracture. So yeah, I think that's all I have. In the first couple of days or weeks after the accident, I had like you know, little cuts from glass and whatnot, but all that healed. My hands was a lot of cuts, but it was all little tiny cuts from. It was more glass. My lips was all bloody and everything, but are all healed. And yeah, so here we are. I just have to wear a brace. It's obviously pretty painful, so I'm taking like medication for the pain. And right now I can't do much, but I'm expected to be healed, at least somewhat normal, in a pretty short time, hopefully. So yeah, basically the driver of the vehicle, there was just one car accident. There was nobody else. He just flew in right to a ditch and then rolled over a million times. I'm not actually sure what happened. There still is no police report yet, so we're still waiting for that. And yeah, so basically the driver, as far as I've heard, um, was found on the scene, and he was seatbelted. Both of us were wearing seatbelts, and he was, I think, not breathing and not breathing, basically dead. And I think they did CPR, and they brought him back. And then I think 3 days later, he died in the hospital. Um, and again, everything that I'm saying right now is almost certain, but I am not 100% certain. I think I was conscious throughout the whole thing, but there's a lot of things that like I don't remember even in my head. Like rethinking it doesn't make sense. A lot of things. For example, when I thought the whole time that I came out through the windshield of the car, but when I went back to the junkyard, look at the car, the windshield is kind of still there. It's all cracked and crushed, but I must have gotten out through the skylight to the sunroof from the car. Um, but that's way too small to get out of, and I don't remember opening any doors. But anyways, I almost have no photos. I mean, not almost. I have no photos of the whole scene, not from me in the accident, not me in the hospital, none of that. Hopefully, I will get some photos in the future. Right now, I only have a couple photos from the car already in the junkyard and after the whole thing. Um, yeah. So basically, what happened is the driver was going, I think, really fast. I don't know if the police report will be able to know, but it felt like it might have been like 80 miles an hour on a really small road. And it was like a double, a yellow line with two double yellow lines road this way and that way. And basically, I think it get a little, a little turn in the road, and the driver just flew right in. First, he just kind of went over the white line. It all happened really fast, so it just went over the white line, and before you know it, he was all the way in the ditch. And And yeah, once that happened, there's no really way to stop it other than just hopefully press the stop brakes and come to an end in the ditch and then go back to the road or crash in something, and that's how you're gonna get to a stop. But what happened to us, I think we may have hit something like a sign, or the driver tried to pull back the car on the road, and we just flew right back to the road. And as soon as that happened, because we were going so fast, you're obviously gonna roll over the car or something. So I think someone said that we flipped like 20 or 50 times across a whole bunch of feet, like 50 feet, 100 feet. We just flipped a million times until we ended up on all the way on the other side of the road, um, in a ditch, kind of like upside down. I'm not sure, even though I looked at the car after I got out. I remember it more being like sideways, and I think like meaning that the drivers was touching the floor. I don't know. It was really complicated. I can't really recall exactly. I need to see a photo of how it was. And especially after the accident, my eyes was full of glass and sand, so I couldn't really see much. And also, I wasn't allowed to move because if your neck or your spine is broken, which it was, and you move, you could break your nerves, which could do a lot of damage, including death. So I knew I wasn't supposed to get up for sure not, but even not pick up my head to look. I just lay down on the floor and wait for the ambulance to come. And even when the ambulance arrived, they just right away started like trying to help the other guy because I was talking, I was conscious the whole time, so I was just bloody. But yeah, my only complaint at the time was really hard back pain because as we said, the only thing that actually happened is fractures in my spine. So I felt right away that something is not right with my back. At the time, it was so painful that I couldn't even tell it was my spine. I thought it's just the lower back. It was kind of shooting down the pain through my whole lower back. And I was just like, I think I broke my whole lower back. I think I broke my lower back. I kept saying that. And so yeah, once once there were already enough, the fire department, the EMT, everybody was there. They took me onto a stretcher and they cut off all my clothes. And they drove about 2 minutes with a ambulance, and then they transferred me to a helicopter, where they then flew me to New Jersey, a hospital called Morristown Medical Center. And over there was a whole bunch of big team waiting for me. Maybe even like 20 people, I don't know. And they were all starting doing all type of tests and shit and everything. And thankfully everything came back good. My brain, not no damage in my brain. Um, no, just my spine. And they said I don't even need to have surgery. Most likely no surgery. Maybe after a month or two. Still a little confusing. I might need to have surgery. Um, but even then, it's just a injection. Basically, they put cement in your bone. So it's a compression fracture that I have. So they're gonna like inject some type of cement maybe in the bone, um, to get it heal faster or something like that. And yeah. So this is what I'm wearing. This is not a backpack. Uh, backpack actually. It's a brace. It's all connected. And yeah, let me see if I can show you. So yeah, and yeah, like I said, I don't know if I left out any important things, but I was in the hospital for about a week. Um, the beginning was really painful. Um, I was in the ICU for 24 hours, I think, maybe a little bit more than 24 hours. And then they put me in the other department. And yeah, other than that, I'm doing okay. And when I say I'm okay, I mean compared to how it could have been. Um, look, I mean the driver of the car died, and I'm here. You know, I can walk, as you can see. I'm walking right now. Um, you know, so yeah, I think I'm pretty lucky, and I want to make more videos about the story and everything. At first, I lost my phone in the car accident, so I lost my phone number. So all the people who trying to message me on WhatsApp, they won't be able to. And then, um, the yeah, so maybe contact me through Instagram. My Instagram is Joseph Kraus 18. You can search it. Maybe I'll put a link or look other videos. There may be links in the other videos, and send me a text me over there. Tell me who you are, and if we've WhatsApp before, contacts, then I'll give you my new phone number. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I almost was not able to log into my Gmail account. Finally now, just yesterday, I was able to log back in for the first time. So here I am making a new video. And at first the camera was making problems. Hopefully this will be better. So yeah, I'm very grateful that I am okay, and more videos are coming. Love you.